Hi, Ms. Johnson. My name is Zoe and I'm the business manager here. May I join you?
Yes,
Great, thank you. How's your day going?
I'm good. Good. How about yours?
Great, thank you for asking. So I have 3 responsibilities here at the dealership. First is to complete and review your paperwork. Second is to assist you with any funding needs. And lastly is to get you out of here as quickly as possible. May I begin?
Yes.
Great. For titling purposes, for the title of your vehicle, I see your name is Jamie Johnson, Johnsson. Is that correct?
Yes, it is.
Great. And your address is 153 Main Avenue, Parkland, Florida, 12345. Is that correct?
It is.
Great. I see you're purchasing a 2022 Kia Sorento EX in black with 12 miles. Is that correct?
It is.
Awesome. What a great car.
Mm-hmm.
And you're also trading in a Toyota Camry with a payoff of $9,597. Is that correct?
It is.
Great. Did you verify this or did your salesperson?
We both did.
Okay, wonderful. And do you have any service or maintenance contracts on that vehicle?
Yes.
Oh, okay, great. We can go ahead and get those canceled. I do want to confirm your insurance. You have JMFE Insurance Company, and have you contacted them?
I have.
All right. Do you have full coverage?
I do.
Great. And what is your deductible?
500.
500. All right, great. So these are the figures you'd have agreed upon. I see you have a cash down payment of $3,000, which leaves you with an unpaid balance listed here. Is that correct?
Yes, it is.
Great. There are a few additional questions that I have for you that are personal in nature, and it has to do with your credit app. Would you like to do this here or in the business office?
Seriously.
All right, great. So taking a look at your credit application, I just want to confirm, did you complete this or did your salesperson?
I did.
Okay, wonderful. I'm just gonna confirm a few things here. We have a position as a maintenance tech at Pinnacle Corporation. Is that correct?
Yes, it is.
All right. And your annual income is $52,500.
Yes.
All right. And is that before or after taxes?
Before.
All right. Do you have any additional income?
No, I don't.
Okay. Before we get started in reviewing your credit application, would you say you have good credit, bad credit, or somewhere in between?
Somewhere in between.
All right. What makes you say that?
I lost my job during COVID, so I lost track of a couple payments.
I'm sorry to hear that. All right, well, let's go ahead and take a look at your credit report. I did notice a few things that the finance company might ask me about, so I just want to ask you a few questions, if that's okay.
Sure.
Great. So I see with the Toyota Motor Credit, you were delinquent for 4 months, over 30 days. Can you just tell me a little bit more about that?
That was during the time that I mentioned during COVID, but so far so good.
All right, great. So you're all up to date?
Yes.
All right, and you have documentation to prove that?
Yes, I do.
Great. Well, I think I have enough information to get your paperwork started. Are you familiar with the iPad?
I am.
Okay, great. If you could, it would help to complete a brief survey. It'll take around 10-15 minutes, and then I'll be right back, and we'll get you out of here as quickly as possible.
Perfect.
Sound good? All right, great. Thank you.
No problem.
Hi, Mrs. Johnson. Thank you so much for your patience. So great news. I've noticed that you've been quoted a payment of $488.57 a month, and you can take delivery with this vehicle at that payment with approved credit. These are the figures we've agreed upon with the APR, correct? Great. So based on the customer survey that you filled out in our conversation, we have some potential options that might benefit you. May I go on?
Sure.
Great. By choosing the driver's needs analysis, you'll receive a vehicle protection plan for 5 years, 75,000 miles. As you stated in the survey and based on our conversation, you plan to keep the car for 5 years and roughly drive 15,000 miles a year. This coverage is a platinum mechanical breakdown coverage. It will pay for parts and labor due to any failure of covered component and has a $0 deductible. As you stated before, service maintenance is important to you, and you take your vehicle right now into the maintenance for every 5,000 miles. Is that correct?
Mm-hmm.
Great. Well, this plus plan will allow you to get your car serviced at 5,000 miles, and it will incorporate lube, oil filter, tire rotation, and 15-point inspection.
Okay.
All right. And here we have GAP, which will waive the balance of a loan should your vehicle suffer a total loss and the insurance company does not fully pay what is owed on the finance contract. And like you told me, you have a $500 deductible?
Yes.
Right. Well, this has the opportunity to waive up to $1,000. These are your payment options. We recommend that you review the product contracts for any coverage, benefits, or exclusions. Do you have any questions about the driver's needs analysis before I move on to the total coverage?
No.
All right, great. So by choosing the total coverage option, you get the same benefits that you do here as the driver's needs analysis. However, we have additional products that we do see value in and so with our customers. Here you have your road hazard tire, which is a 5-year unlimited miles premium plan and will pay up to repair or replace your tire and wheel if damaged by a road hazard.
Okay.
Also, you have unlimited claims. Here we have your dent repair, which will keep your vehicle in a new-like condition. It will remove dents and dings up to the size of a credit card without sanding, bonding, or painting. And then we have the interior and paint protection. So from an exterior standpoint of your vehicle, it will protect you from acid rain, bird droppings, tree sap, and love bugs. And internally, it will protect the seats and floor mats from any stains or damage. These are your payment options.
Okay.
Do you have any questions before I ask you to choose?
No.
All right. Which option best suits you?
Neither right now. I just want to stick to my original payment.
I'm a little curious, what is it about the vehicle protection plan that concerns you?
It just costs too much.
I understand. It's hard to understand the cost if you don't understand the value. To see if it's more cost effective, do you mind if I ask you a few more questions?
No, go ahead.
All right, great. So as we discussed, you budgeted for $488 a month for your payment. And with the vehicle service contract, that will make your payments $513, correct? All right. So let's say your car experiences a sudden breakdown and your manufacturer warranty has expired. All right, and all of a sudden you have to pay a bill to repair your vehicle for $1,000. Okay, so what do you think is the easier payment for you to make? Payments of $488 with $1,000, or a $513 a month with a $0 deductible?
Definitely the 513.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more with you. Would you like to keep with the 5-year 75,000 mile service contract, or would you like to upgrade for a 6-year 100,000 mile?
Yeah, I just don't want anything.
I understand. It's hard to justify the cost if you can't see the value. To see if it's more cost effective, can I ask you a few more questions?
Sure.
All right, great. So, as we talked about, the service contract will cost $2,000, correct?
Yes.
And you plan to keep your vehicle for 5 years.
Yes.
All right. Can you do me a favor and get out your calculator?
Sure.
Sure. All right, so go ahead and take $2,000 and divide that by 5 years. What do you get?
400.
Okay. And now let's go ahead and take that $400 and divide it by 12 months. What do you get?
$33.33.
All right, great. So now let's take that and divide that by 30 days because there's 30 days in a month. And what do you get?
$1.11.
All right. Now, wouldn't you say that the value of the coverage of this vehicle contract is well worth $1.11 a day?
Yes.
All right. All right, great. Well, I couldn't agree more. Would you like your payments to start at 30 days or 45 days?
30 days, please.
All right, wonderful. Well, if you could please select this option and provide your full signature. Thank you.
Thank you.